What's up, everyone? Fakadindle here, and through excessive popular opinion, we are back with some more Torghast. Let's see. This week we have Fracture Chambers and Soul Forges. I believe I will start with Fracture Chambers. We're going to be running Wilfred's Sigil of Superior Summoning with Unity on Belt. 5 set, technically, 4 set. And we will be running Soul Editing Ruby and Inscrutable Quantum Device Trinkets. For talents, we are doing Flashover, Reverse Entropy, Demon Skin, Inferno, Mortal Coil, Reign of Chaos, and Soul Conduit for the slightly modified Mythic Plus build to take the Demon Skin for Torghast so that Voidwalker has more passive defenses. Alright, and we are doing layer 16. Let's get crazy. Alright. First power. Chaos Bolt has 50% chance to refund 2 shards, or my Steward, because Kyrian can now heal or buff in combat. I will go with refunding my soul shards. I'm going to break this. Kill the annoying little Marat. And have Voidwalker immediately go off into the wild blue yonder to be a problem. Okay, we're not playing the Marat chain to Marat game. No thank you. No thank you. Okay, I'm gonna take this Dominated Guardian and its Acolyte friend. Immolate into Tide. Double Chaos Bolt. Double Fire. Mortal Coil because he's actually trucking me. Launch straight into this while I have the purple boy to be able to start dealing some major damage. Break that trap. Excellent. And now that it's after the fact, let's get that health zone heal. Let's see, right, free stuff. Excellent. Messenger will be very helpful. Let's clear some of these guys because now we have a rare. Double the scout on the side. And now that I actually remember, let's check and see. I'm going to take Shadow Fury, double stun time. Looks like when you damage a non-boss enemy below 40%, the 40% chance for it to die instantly. That's going to be very helpful. Shoplifter, brokers are now attackable. Surging power, gain increased movement speed out of combat, and 3 orbs that deal nature damage when in combat. My torments, when 4 or more enemies are near 10 yards, they get 10% increased damage. When non-boss enemies are brought below 50%, they gain 50% damage. Enemies have a chance to leave doomed souls, which explode for damage. And elite enemies grant nearby non-elite enemies increased health and reduced damage. Lovely. What a lovely combination of nonsense. That's okay. We'll just do everything in my power to keep stuff away from me. That was effective. Summon demon spells are now instant. The other one dealt with Corruption, which is a spell I will never use. If you're not Affliction Warlock, do not use Corruption. Ever. Now let's launch into a straight burst cooldown right there. Go away. Mortal Coil. Excellent. Let's see. 9% mastery, release a howl, or reduce damage by 9%, 99% for 2 seconds. I'll take the mastery. More mastery translates to straight damage for Destro. Always have a Hive if you're carrying. Go. Let that explode. Grab the special thing when it decides to. There it goes. Double check that I have all of the phylacteries from the first chamber before moving on. Tower Sentinel there. So it's just one. I'll just cross now. Grab this. Boom. Double Chaos. Into Scouring Tide. Little Ghost. There we go. Because of Wilfred's, there's no harm in using Infernal on cooldown every time. There's like no reason to say that. Because even if I obliterate the pack that I'm in, I can just steamroll right into the next one. Let's see, that could be a way out, but it's probably not. So it's gateway here, and then demonic circle there, gateway across, skipping the trap. I was correct. This is just a free anima cell. I don't like either of these. Let's use a reroll. Ooh. Chaos Bolt now has a 30% chance to refund 2 soul cards. And warp back across the trap. I believe there might be an ambush in there. There's either an ambush here or there's an ambush here. Oh, I missed an anima power. That. Cloud of Obscuring Mist. Now anything that's outside of this ring can't use ranged attacks that directly target me. They have to come within the ring. Don't have time to collect all of those. Attack away while I need to heal. Yeah, those Dominated Guardians hurt on max floor. Or max lane. That. Voidwalker gets 50% more health and damage. Very important for later. Break these manually. I want to peel these away, because I want to take these 2 guys by themselves. Get out of that. Let that explode. Rain of fire on the skeletons. That one, dodge out of the way. Safe to do. Okay, now I need to build up some shards. So we'll get this ritualist off the corner. And I'm just going to use Incinerate and Conflagrate to build up my shards. Maybe 1 Chaos Bolt. Perfect. So So I'm going to focus the Dark Speaker, and I'm going to manually send the Void Walker in. Having him, Scouring Tide first, Rain of Fire for the Purple Infernal. Keeping an eye on their health. Focusing the Tower Sentinel because it's separate now. Excellent. Now my objective there was to kill them within 30 or so seconds of each other, because that'll give me a point bonus at the end. Very, very useful for Flawless. You can get it at any time that you have two elites next to each other. The rest in this chamber. Electries on the way out. Just completely annihilate everything with Infernal. By far the best. Chaos Bolt into Scouring Tide. Second Chaos Bolt into Purple Infernal. Chaos Bolt into Rain of Fire. And that to dodge. Don't want this. Using a health that increases all healing taken by 50% for 30 seconds. That's not bad, because if anything does hit me, it actually does a lot of damage. Now here is a threat. I'm going to pick up this parcel first to get his power. Excellent. These dominant attendants do a ton of damage if you don't focus them down immediately or have an interrupt. I'm going to take the free 250 Phantasma for the purchase order. So I'm going to primary target this one and just go berserk on it. Shadow Fury, so it can't. The Sentry is the ability if you have an interrupt. That is what does a boatload of damage. The unstable core doesn't matter. The bolt is meh at best. If it gets that Sentry off, you have a pretty good chance of dying, almost regardless of your class, because it just summons an orb that hovers there and just turrets you with a every second bolt of tons of damage. That is not the one I targeted, but okay. Oh no, I scared. Stun them. Again, zero reason not to use Infernal on cooldown. See if I can. Yeah, I saw that one coming. There we go. Eventually it just gets to the point where you're just rolling through these things with nothing but Rain of Fire. And the occasional Chaos Bolt just to do spot damage. Please note, this is still floor 1. Let's horrify him. Just a touch. And War Guardian defeated. I desire Glutton's Guise, 5 Phantasma, every Chaos Bolt. And I missed one thing, 99%. That's acceptable. Anything above 95%, you're generally fine. Floor 2. So now we have an elite and 2 non-elites. That's okay, I have Infernal. Followed into really long stun. Followed into Purple Infernal. Oh no, I've been afeared in it. There we go. I want Chaos Bolt to consume shards, so I will go with the Leech. Spells and abilities have a very high chance of healing, which is really good. Love the Rat. 3-5 Phantasma on the Chaos Bolt. We're gonna go this way around. I'm going to try and prioritize a bit more Chaos Bolting, at least on priority targets, so that I can get more Phantasma going. Because then you can just completely empty out the store. Those manually, throw it down to that. Shadow Fury out. Havoc the Second Disciple. Focus the Ritualist. Circles, dodge the swirls, go to the next one, double Chaos Bolt. The Dominated Sentries aren't really that much of a threat, they just don't do that much damage. Free Chaos Bolt on the Marat. Get the buff from the Sentinel. Fire 3, dodge the shockwave, that will kill you at this point. And for power, another Pact of Thickness. I could have gotten the talent that I specifically went out of my way to keep, which would allow me to have Demon Skin and Dark Pact, but that's not necessary. You rarely use Dark Pact in Torghast. That's why I made the switch in the first place. Chaos Bolt into Scouring Tide, into second Chaos Bolt, into Flag, into third Chaos Bolt. Into Shadow Fury. Poor Lumbering Creation, he just isn't gonna do nothing. I'm almost bullying him at this point. Stare at the Ghost. That's Kyrian. Stare at the Ghost. That's Kyrian. Cage. Grab the thing. Do not go in the portal yet. Double back to the chest. So these ones are pretty easy. It's a 4 pattern. So that's 3. So that get out of my way, you stupid blue blob. There we go. And this affects 2, so that should be 1 more. And that's the easier of the 2 chests. I will take 10 soul remnants for 10% increased agility or intellect. Agility. Yes, I am speedy but warlock. Fear my righteous fury with my feet of frenzy. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up at this point. Chaos Bolt, into Shadow Fury, into double triple range fire. Stun all of those. Then just waddle away, waddle, waddle. I think that's critical. Free haste. I will always take free haste. Triple, quadruple rain of fire. Quintuple, sextuple. That's 6. Septical. Optical. For 8. And that last 0.5 will just evaporate the minute the Infernals touch them. Immolate, Scouring Tide, Shadow Fury. Let's just do a triple Chaos Bolt. There we go, let the swirl and the circle go away. At this particular point, if you have this much, summon Infernal summons an extra Infernal. That, yes, yum. But at this point, with your shard generation, it's okay to break the phylacteries with Rain of Fire, because it's just, you're not going to get a whole lot of value, and so forth. So then we go have the Coil of Rope. There's no hooks above, so it's used to go back down if you want to. We got a threat right here. If I see that sentry, we can prevent that from happening. Well, I didn't stop it, so I needed CD and kill him fast. Luckily, we killed him fast before it started just trucking me. As you can see, Voidwalker was already at 50% health. This way. Extra long Shadow Fury if we go. Oh, we killed him before the sentry started firing. Good. See, that does tons of damage. The Voidwalker was at 1/4 health. And that was before sentry even got off. That's a Dreadlord.
Shockwave.
Gonna fear that Carrion Swarm.
Shockwave.
I'm gonna outrange it. With me this far away, the Dreadlord is basically just going to be a Phantasma Pinata for Chaos Bolt, so there's really no reason for me to do anything, worry about anything. I can pretty much just take my time. He legitimately just can't. This one legitimately cannot hurt me. So I'm just going to sit here and farm up the Phantasma as I kill it by prioritizing Chaos Bolt. I'm gonna save Infernal for the board boss as well. His little drain life attacks can't even pierce the shield on the Voidwalker. That might finish him though, the purple Infernal. Yep, that got him. Grab this, fire on that, and I will take 9% haste because all Dreadlord abilities, with one exception, are terrible. All of them. Like, just terrible. I'm going to use Empowerment. Use all the buffs that I can. Excellent. We grab our ability. I will take the emergency heal, and I want to get in this portal before Empowerment's over, because now empowerment's carried over through the entirety of floor 3, and it's going to give me a huge bonus. Laid trap, glad I stopped. Now, the issue is when the broker is aggressive, you usually right-click to be able to interact with him. That'll bop him in the face with your staff and cause a whole lot of problems. So you can left-click to interact with him and purchase before you kill him. I'm going to take all of the free random cells. I don't need to get a Ravenous cell. I'll get one when I kill him. A free Glutton's Guise. Double the stun duration of Shadow Fury. And reduce the cooldown of Summon Infernal by 10%. That'll be good. I'm going to walk over here, and we're going to pop all of these. 30% more intellect, but can't jump. That's acceptable. Another free Infernal when I cast Summon Infernal. 5 more, so now 15 Phantasma every time I cast Chaos Bolt. And another free Infernal. So now we can attack the broker and just annihilate him, I guess. Back out of the way for that. Loot him, you're going to get some items. You get an Anima Power. I'm going to double the stun duration again. And for whatever reason, this thing is glitched. I've told it to be on the other side, but it just won't. Simply refuses, but it's a very long duration right now. See, empowerment bonus 100% on floor 3. That is very helpful. And now the empowerment bonus actually will continue to help because I have it here. Go. Feel free Indigo. See, full brute squad.
Thank you, of course, for freeing me.
All that dissipate. You want a gateway across, so I don't have to deal with it. Epically long Shadow Fury. Go. This phylactery. I do believe this way is the dead end. This disciple is the one that I want. I'd like to grab this power before all these die. Because now I have the Morrow Scooper, and all the skeletons give me significantly more Phantasma. Mama more Phantasma, mama more powers. Mama more powers, mama more speech therapy. I've been told that was a funny joke before, so I am now sharing it with you. These are the little tidbits you get when you stick further into the video. Increase mastery by 3%, because that's going to be damage to everything instead of just incinerate, which is what the other one was going to give me. Break all the phylacteries you find. All of them. Every single one is 1% toward your floor completion. Why am I... Oh. That's why I'm slowed. Those... This one. Ooh, Dark Fury makes Shadow Fury cooldown reduced. But I could... No. Definitely get that one. It was a minute, now it's 45 seconds, and it's a larger radius. That's 3 for 3 that he's gotten the ability off, but I have prevented him from using it. Crit Strike is Chaos Bolt damage, whereas Infernal Time is more just ridiculous damage. Ooh. I'll take the Soul Remnants. I'm banking the Soul Remnants, hoping that I get a particular power that will basically seal the deal on this entire run. Thank you, Blueberry. I really wanted you to go pull everything. Oh, he did. Nice. And we get rid of the Tower Sentinel. That takes care of the issue with having an elite. Ooh. Rate of fire damage increased by 75%. Something I could have used a while ago. Let them have a nice long 12 second stun. And just bathe them in fire. Like that. Focus down the Spell Weaver. I'm gonna send him in on his own. Chaos Bolt. Double Chaos Bolt. Purple Infernal Chaos Bolt. Double Chaos Bolt. Triple Chaos Bolt. More. Just racking up those extra Phantasma points since there's a shop right on the other side of this floor. Boom. And another 50% to health and damage for the Voidwalker, just in case. Floor completion. Perfect. Excellent. Should be no mobs through the rest of this. And have another shop right at the top of these stairs. And we got the ghoul. That could be annoying. Let's get double of these and the free one. I definitely want 75% more Rain of Fire damage. The healing leech is always nice. I'm going to drop the 3 orbs first. More Shadow Fury stun. I'm going to take the reverse entropy talent that I already have, and I'm going to put in internal combustion there, just in case. And then the final one, so now Chaos Bolt has a 45% chance to refund shards.
May I tempt you with my ways?
I can't afford anything else, so now we kill you. Out of the way of the explosion. Loot him. And take more healing. Excellent. Those. 240 points out of 200 required. Flawless victory. What can I say? And a fat stack of stuff. And there you have it. Fracture Chambers, flawless. Warlock Destruction, solo. Because Destruction Warlock OP. I'm off to enjoy the fruits of my labors, which is the upper echelon. Beyond this point, score doesn't matter, so I can die 100 million times and it doesn't matter. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.